We are back, ready to go for BBM number 115. I'm logging into the chat now. BBM number 115. Alright, let me get everything pulled up here, and I will enter a room momentarily. Make sure we're live here. We are live. Up here. Audio sounds good. Alright, we're going to hop in a room now. Get this started. We're good for at least one. I was going to leave, but it's pouring rain. So we need 8 people. Um, and one more to fill. We will get rolling here. And the 111. I prefer that over the 112. So we got 1, 2, 3 no badges. No one I really know. So we'll put these in the order I want them. My only correction here is Jefferson over Cook. I like Cook, but I would have a receiver there because I'm coming right back to another running back. I prefer to get elite receiver. So we'll get one of those top 11 there. And then the draft's just all going on from there. I think it's probably a good time to grab me a coffee real quick, so I shall return momentarily. It's just coffee. No food for you. Not really. Alright. We're back. Anything crazy going on so far? Well, CD Lamb just went at 5. So a little more crazy. Someone obviously making a stand on CD Lamb. It's okay. Nothing I really want. I'm guaranteed to get at least one player I like. We'll get Jefferson or Cook here. We get Jefferson 11. That feels good. Because again, I have plenty of receivers to mix them up with. Problem is we don't have any Minnesota correlation out of them. So we'll go in the order I like. And we'll add Genty there. Not my go-to, but let me read this. 3 times 16, you know. Uh, well, Gentry's not my go-to guy, but by ADP he is, so we'll take him. Alright, let's go look at the board and see what's going on up here. They went Berkeley Brown, we went Jefferson Genty, Cook Walker, St. Brown Achan, Taylor Hampton. I wonder if the Lamb guy is going to try to build out Pickens. That would make a lot of sense to me. We got McCaffrey, Henry, JSN, and AJ Brown. Will CeeDee Lamb go Pickens? You want to pull him up early, you must believe in that offense, so you think you go Pickens too. Hell, go Javonte in the third. Go all in. He did go Pickens. Puka and Blake Bowers, or Brock Bowers, wrong name. We got Chase in London. Bijan and somebody. Sounds like my coffee's done. Let me go grab that and I'll be back. Time for my pick. Give me a coffee to keep myself alive. Oh, got Gibbs, Neighbors, Collins, Robinson, Olave, Garrett Wilson, Chase, London, and Jeremiah Love. You got Puka, Blake Bowers to go with Hall. The Cowboy stack adds the wrong Williams. I wanted to see him go full in. Let's see if he hops on the running back board here. I'm going to go start looking for myself. We go Rice number 1. McBride number 2. Give me that week 17 correlation with Genty. Fuck me. Smith, probably 3. I'm going to pull up Josh Allen. I'm going to get someone back I like at wide receiver. We can go a Higgins, a Waddle. We'll go Higgins just because I would end up with Waddle here a lot, even though we got the week 16 correlation. I'm less likely to get Higgins in drafts. I've made other starts like this where I don't get Higgins, so a little extra variety. But as far as the stack goes, Waddle would have made more sense. We're obviously looking for DJ Moore on the way back. We'll see what happens here. It would have been McBride. We could have flip-flopped there, but Josh Allen's elite. Problem is he has a lot of dead games, so I almost feel like you have to have a good backup with him. But he puts up some monster games, and that's how he finishes QB1. I'm a Bills fan. I have trouble passing him up. Again, I love DJ Moore in the 5th round. I can't always get him to fall to me, but half the time he does. So, which allows me to get other builds. I don't get mad over it because sometimes that's the piece you need. Because you look at my exposure, I build out so much of the same teams where you're getting a different piece or two, but that might be the combo I need. So again, I'm going to believe in my process. That's all I can do. Sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong. I did make a BBM finals last year, so I must have done something okay. I think they say the number is once in every 7, 8 years that you'll make a finals. So, unfortunately, my team flopped in the finals. I think we had Josh Allen Stafford as the QBs. You can always go to Best Ball Muse and check this out. It's pretty cool. Type in your username. I don't know if I had to have lowercase or not. Apparently not. Finished 338, but made the finals in 25. It'll show you who your QBs are. You might have to pay them to see the rest, but it's got all your best picks, worst picks, injury luck, all that. It's pretty cool. What's your best strategy? Very cool site. Refresh. I'm sure it messed it up. So I got a couple cats going nuts over here. DJ Moore so far coming back. We'll add Adams behind him. I prefer Watson, Tate over Dunze. We're gonna go that order. And my boy Tyler Warren. Favorite round 6 click. Hopefully we get more back. This guy timing out don't make me feel exactly good. Hopefully he had his pick in. It's going slow. Whoever knows the internet around here too. And of course it was DJ Moore. Fucker timed out. It is what it is. We'll go Tate. I don't mind Tate. And if we can come back with Warren, that'll give me a week 15 stack there. Is what we want. We'll get one of the two guys here. So we get Tyler Warren. That feels good. Love me some Tyler Warren. I would have considered Burrow, but obviously if he were to come back to me, no doubt, or I doubt we get him back. We already got Josh Allen. Nothing needed. We can always. Yeah, we got Danny Dimes in play. We got Ward in play, and we got Kyler Murray in play yet. So nothing we gotta have. Can't tell if the rain's lighting up. If so, I should go play me some poker. We'll see if I feel like it. Alright, let's go back to this board here. This team's coming together. We're definitely going to need some more running back help, but we'll find guys. Love how you can see the screen but can't tell what it is. Yeah, Chase Burrow drafter got him. Again, there was no need to pull him up when I could land receivers and my stud tight end. Again, I'll get some Burrow Higgins teams. Nothing too crazy here yet. There goes Brooks. Brooks just keeps moving on and up. Laporta. Tony Pollard goes. Guy's going heavy running back. I don't know if he plans on stopping at 4 or 5. Jalen Hurts goes. Not to the Smith drafter. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of stacks going here. Lamar Jackson's unstacked. He took them. I'm not stacked. Again, I'll try to backstack them later. Daniels ain't stacked in McLaurin. He could always add Diggs in. May's not stacked. Smith had a nice little slide to 33. Alright, I better start looking. Bo's down with Tucker Craft. Ain't gonna lie. I don't want Lemon, he's gone. Godwin Quorum would be my go-to. Then probably followed by an Addison or Pierce. I like Pierce better than Addison, to be honest. We'll get Tucker Craft. Take the fall on him. We're definitely done at tight end. And then look for a Godwin, I suppose. I like Blake Corum, but I can't pass up Godwin. Seems underpriced to me. That adds in a potential Mayfield. We can add. We can build out some Green Bay stuff. I like Josh Allen's Week 17 matchup enough. As someone who watches the Bills, they play down to their opponent, and they could easily play down to Miami that week. They have a bad habit of losing to some shitty ass teams, but man, when it's like if Josh Allen needs to play Superman, if not, they just run the ball more, and it's like they almost try to give him like a bye week while he plays. So running back, we're definitely got to put some work in here. Again, I don't really care who I get at QB, as long as I don't have a week 7 bye. Again, it can be a Murray, which the bye week 6 should have him nice and ready to play week 7. So that don't seem too bad. I gotta go Mason over Diggs, even though I prefer him. Golden's definitely in play to add with Kraft. Help build out that Green Bay stack a little more. We could get to another Wandell on the way back. Again, if I could double stack it, I'd take Love. If not, I'll probably just wait. I'd like to add a running back here. I'd love to get a Chuba or a Dobbins. Pierce would be tempting, but I want one of these 2 running backs first. So we can just move it down here. Looks like it's getting sunny again. Might be one and done. I should go play some poker. Earn me some lunch money. Trying to make sure I'm all nice and hyped up. So far, the running backs are holding on. We definitely take Chuba at 107. I ain't that concerned about his injury. We'll get Chuba or Wandell. Oh shit. Well, I tried to take Chuba. We'll get Chuba first. 107 feels good. Wandell I prefer more in DraftKings, but this will really help build out our Tennessee stack. So we're going to take Wandell. We'll let someone else have Love. I mean, if Murray or Love fell to us, wonderful. Then we can build out a White, a Gainwell. Looking like an Aaron Jones. I would just love me some Debo. But Cam Ward, it looks like, will be the guy we were looking for. Since we had them double stats, we could always add Ridley. We could add Gunnar Helm. Guys like that. Damn, someone already pulled up Kincaid right before me. Okay. I wasn't going to reach out him that high. He wasn't in my target pool. We can always, well, oh, that's why I don't have tight end on, because I already took Warren and Kraft, so I would have never seen him anyways if I was paying attention. But when you got Warren and Kraft, you're pretty damn loaded already. You don't need to stack them with often injured player like Dalton Kincaid. I like him. Again, I have plenty of Josh Allen with him. Shakir will consider. Again, if they want to give me a Murray or a Love back, I'm okay with it. I hate to say it, but we need Aaron Jones. Is what we really need. I have too much of him, 36.3, but he goes so low. Again, he should be more the receiving back. I prefer Mason and underdog, but GK prefer Aaron Jones just because you get that full PPR. Mm. After that, I probably gotta consider Woody Marks. We're coming up on Cam Ward now. Cam Ward, Danny Dimes behind him. Actually, Malik Willis, then Danny Dimes. We can get a week 17 correlation back there. Get out his back stack him. Although I like Dulcich and he ain't gonna be available, but I doubt we're getting Wallace or Willis. I don't know why I just call him Wallace. Keaton Mitchell, I only like really if I got Herbert or Mahomes. That's about the only time I take him. One more pick away from Aaron Jones. Alright, so we'll get Aaron Jones. It's bad when Aaron Jones feels good, but we get him on a little fall. And it'll be Shakir or Marks, it looks like, and we're going to try to push QB some more. So we'll get Shakir for the stack. Little 3-pick fall on him. Definitely this next time around, if any of these 3 quarterbacks are available, we will take them. They are in the order I want them. Then we're just going to look to pile up on a receiver. Again, when we got a couple teams at 3 QBs here, it's kind of nuts. Already. To me, too much capital. Yeah, we want a Ward or a Danny Dimes. Ideally, we want Ward, but Danny Dimes at least we got with Tyler Warren. So we'll see if the push works. We go like a Bigsby, Spears, Charbonnet. I like Bigsby better. I mean, I like Spears better. Bigsby's just a handcuff. Apparently, Barkley's a little banged up now. But I ain't too worried about it. If anything, you don't get preseason touches. To me, that's better. Let Algier in, then a Camara. I think. Not a big Algier fan. I'm probably going to miss out on him. Biggest thing's one of these QBs. They both fall to me. I consider taking both, but I don't need it. And then we could stop at 7 wide receivers, potentially. I just want one of them. This is the one guy I'd be concerned about taking a QB. The rest of them, it's just too much. See, and he probably wants Bryce Young. He's got Tat. That would make sense, but he could take Danny Dimes because he's got Pierce there. Again, we want Ward. It sounds like Ward would be the one that would come back to us. He might even try to wait and push Bryce Young around. Now, if we took Danny Dimes. So we got Cam Ward, and we're done at QB. That feels good. Now, hopefully we can bounce back and take Spears, too, because he's going to be the receiving back. That'd be the one I'd really want here. And we missed out on Spears, so that sucks. Charbonnet is going to be more for the back end. But hopefully he's back running full strength when Genty goes in by week 13. Because he could miss it the first 6 weeks. Then we're going to look more for like a Pacheco, a Samson. Malik Washington, I think, just kind of sucks. I mean, to me, there's only 2 wide receivers left in play. It's Keon Coleman and Ridley to go stack this out. It's kind of what I'm leaning toward. I want at least one out of the 2. I don't need to target. I'll add some of the receivers I like in here. Just in case. Tesla and Mitchell. We can definitely look at a Mike Washington to handcuff Genty. Because we're so invested in Genty here. Then we could do like an anti-James Cook build here with Ray Davis and Brian Robinson. He's just strictly a handcuff, but I mean, he still gets involved a little bit. You know, maybe week 17 he gets a touchdown they need from Josh Allen or something. Ridley get that full Tennessee onslaught going for out of the wide receivers. There's only 3 I would touch. And Ridley, there's a good possibility he's washed. You look at his numbers the last couple years, 17 for 303, no touchdown. I mean, he hadn't been great since 23. And I guess that wasn't even really great. It was a decent season. We'll add a Samson or Tesla here. Again, he's more, he could get some receiving work, but more of a handcuff to Junkins. Junkins getting all the big touchdown and goal line stuff. So we'll get Tesla or Mike Washington. But I'm leaning toward Mike Washington being done. There's some receivers I like. So let's go Mike Washington. Make sure we got that pick. Make sure we got Genty locked down. And then we're just wide receiver here on out. Love me a Ted Hurst. Someone already pulled Keon Coleman up. This guy really likes his Bills. He must have been upset. Because he got Kincaid and Coleman from me. So I'm going to move Ted Hurst over Ridley. I prefer him. Ridley's more likely going to be there. A lot of people are on Caleb Douglas. I don't have any of him yet. But maybe. 2 targets are 28 yards. So he made a big play there. Again, I like Chris Bell later in the end. But maybe we need to add some of him in. And then probably Judy. Get Jeremy Bernard for week 17. Maybe he's the guy at this point. And then beyond this, I'm thinking just like a Mooney. We're going to go for 2 of them. Our top 4 receivers are pretty good. Wandell's going to be your PPR guy. Nice little fallen Tesla. I'd be glad to have him if he came back to me. And my boy Chris Bell will add him in here. No Hurst for me. You let Tesla fall, I'd be okay with that. Maybe I'll just bring everything back in here. Ray Davis. We can add Gunnar Helm in here. Just because he stacks up with our team. I don't think Singleton really plays. Jack bash him for the week 17 correlation. I mean, if Gunnar Helm's there, I'll take him. Do I ever think he's going to be good? No, okay, good. I don't want him anyways. So we'll get Mooney. I think he probably leads the team in snaps. At wide receiver, that is. So we'll either get Chris Bell or Jack Bash. Add some Chris Bell on for a week 17 correlation. Again, he's more late season play anyways. Alright, so I think it's done raining. I'm going to look real quick. If it's still raining, I'll do another draft. If not, I'm going to go play some cards. And I'll probably be back for a draft later on. Maybe even some DK Millie. I'm getting behind there. I'm hoping they have a new promo. It looks like it's done raining, so I'm going to end this stream. Thanks for anyone who watches, like and subscribe. And I'll see you probably